Okay, welcome to the Crow Show. I've got 15 days left on the Discovery Project, and yeah. At any rate, I'm going to be making a video shortly that addresses questions that people have been asking me with regards to television, news, and some other deceptions of our time. Anyway, here's the object in the bottom of the screen coming in that I shot on the night of the supermoon. It's one of these fantastic objects with the big magnetic halo on it. This is zoomed 250% real speed. The next one's going to zoom in at 450. Notice the halo around it, and notice that the leading edge of the halo is a bit thinner than the trailing edge, and I'll break this down better as we get into it. Here it comes again. Bottom of the screen, I've slowed and tracked to center so people with handhelds can get a better look at this thing. And then lastly, this is a 600% channel inversion so that you can see the core and the halo around it. Anyhow, here's the breakout of it. This is a still I took out of the video at 100%, and you can see the solid core and the halo, but there's actually 3 steps in these things, and I see it all the time when I break these out. Many of these black objects have the halo like this, and this is at 200%, and many of them have a reddish hue, which this one actually does. On the leading edge, when you zoom way in on it, you can detect the kind of reddish yellow halo. And again, you can notice that the halo on the leading edge is thinner than the halo on the trailing edge. Now I'm going to zoom in even tighter here, and I'm going to put some circles around the 3 distinct halo patterns that I see in objects like this. At 700%, you can see that there's a black core that is not see-through. This object is in focus, and I know a lot of people think it's not, but I assure you this object is in focus. And then the next little green circle does the immediate halo and then the outer halo circle. And again, the leading edge of the halo is thinner than the trailing edge. I think I've shot at least 10 or 20 of these kind of fuzzy objects that have all the same characteristics. This one's just quite a bit bigger. Coming in at the bottom here with a special filter that will help us see the edges better, and I'm going to slow it down here and manipulate contrast and brightness with this filter on it so that you can get a really good look at it. And you can see the distinct hue, solid core, and that leading edge is much darker and thinner than the trailing edge of that magnetic halo. They're just very interesting objects. They don't look like anything we would expect to see. Coming in again at the bottom here. And by the way, we have shot quite a few satellites lately, and when you shoot a satellite and you stop it, slow it down, look at it, it looks like you would expect it to look. This doesn't look like anything that I'm familiar with, and I've shot these, I don't know, 15, 20, maybe more, I don't know. I have many of these black objects. This is slowed down to 30% at 250% zoom, and this will be the last look we'll get at this thing. Just a very cool object. At any rate, I want to give a special thank you to Bees Chatter, and again, I'm running for 15 more days on the Discovery Project. I've reached 20% funding, which means absolutely some equipment will be added to the effort here. And again, one of the next videos I do, I will be calling Their Story, which is a poke in the eye for the History Channel and other fraudulent channels.